So this is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, and this is the new Lawnmower 4.0 Pro. And today we are going to do a comparison between these two razors because there are some important differences between them. Now, the first most notable difference between these two razors are going to be their carrying cases. Now, the 5.0 Ultra comes included with this soft shell case here, and you can just slide the 5.0 Ultra into this pocket here. You close it up, and then this is a good way to store your razor while you're at home, because you can have your razor and your combs and your foil all stored in here. However, surprisingly, the 4.0 Pro comes included with a much nicer hard shell case here, where you can actually store your combs here. Slide this, and you close this. Now, this is actually a hard shell case, so if you do plan on traveling with your razor is going to be much better protected in this hard shell case than the soft shell case that comes included with the 5.0 Ultra. And personally, I do feel that the difference between these two cases is very big, and I do think that's very surprising that the 5.0 Ultra comes with a soft shell versus the hard shell on the 4.0 Pro. And one of the things that I like about this case is that it actually holds on to your razor as well, so you don't have to worry about your razor bouncing around while it's in the case. Now, when it comes to charging these two razors, both of these razors charge via a USB-C port, so you can plug in your phone's charger, or you can also charge either of these two razors wirelessly. So personally, I do feel that it is very nice that you can choose how you want to charge these two razors. Either you can charge them wirelessly, or you can plug in a USB-C port. Now, when it comes to the battery life on these two razors, it's actually the same. Both of these razors have an advertised battery life of 60 minutes. Now, personally, I do feel that a battery life of 60 minutes is fine, but technically this is a downgrade from, let's say, the 4.0, which has an advertised battery life of 90 minutes. So even though that is a bit of a downgrade, I do feel that 60 minutes for both of these razors is fine. But most importantly, both of these razors do come included with a braided USB-C to USB-A charging cable, and they both come included with a wall adapter in the box. And personally, I do feel that this is a very nice touch, because most razors come included with a charging cable, but not most razors come included with a wall adapter in the box. Now, when it comes to the overall ergonomics of these two razors are very similar. They both have silicone bodies here on the bottom, which is going to help you get a grip of these razors even if you're using them while in the shower. And they both have these glossy bodies up here, which just makes these razors look nice. However, when it comes to the overall size, the 4.0 Pro is a little smaller than the 5.0 Ultra, and personally I do feel that it is a little bit more comfortable to use the 4.0 Pro over the 5.0 Ultra, just because it is a little smaller. But if you have larger hands, let's say you're taller than 6 feet, then you might find the 5.0 Ultra to be more comfortable. Now, another difference between these two razors are going to be their built-in lights. I do feel that the light on the 5.0 Ultra is a little brighter than the light found on the 4.0 Pro, but also the light on the 5.0 Ultra, you actually have two color temperatures to it, whereas the light on the 4.0 Pro, there's only one light temperature to it. So that is a minor difference between these two razors, but it is there. Now, when it comes to the overall motors in these two razors, both of these razors have very strong motors in them that do a good job of staying consistent regardless of the battery found in these two razors. However, I do notice that the motor in the 4.0 Pro is faster than the motor found in the 5.0 Ultra. So that is personally what I feel is an important difference between these two razors, is just going to be the overall motor. Now, when it comes to the cutting surface area of these two razors, they're the same, and with both of these razors, if you use them without a comb, they're going to give you a very low trim, but it's not going to be skin tight. However, both of these razors do come included with adjustable comb. Now, the 4.0 Pro comes included with a total of 2 combs. We have a 246 comb and we have an 81012 comb. And with both of these combs, you just slide them up and they are adjustable. So you can just slide them up and you can choose the length of your cut. However, with the 5.0 Ultra, this razor comes included with a total of 3 combs. You also get your 2, 4, and 6 comb and you get your 8, 10, 12 comb just like with the 4.0 Pro. But you also get this non-adjustable 1.4 millimeter comb. So this is something that you can use if you want something between 2 millimeters, but you don't want it to be as low without using a comb attached. Now, obviously, both the 4.0 Pro and the 5.0 Ultra, they come included with ear adjustable combs, and if you use them without the comb, you are going to get a very close trim, but it's not going to be skin tight. But the main difference between the 5.0 Ultra and the 4.0 Pro is the 5.0 Ultra comes included with this foil, and this foil is what you want to use if you want a skin tight shave. And in order to install this foil, it's very easy. All you have to do is remove the razor by just pushing up, and then this just easily comes off and you just get the foil and just line up and clicks right in like that, power on. Now we've got the foil, and this is what you want to use if you want a skin tight shave. So you can also see that this foil here pivots, it pivots, and it also pushes in a little bit. You can see the foil itself pushes in itself. So there is a good amount of a range of motion to this foil to give you that skin tight shave. So this right here is the main accessory difference between the 5.0 Ultra and the 4.0 Pro. You do get this foil included in the box. And again, in order to swap out heads, all you have to do is you just push up here. This easily slides off, get your razor, and clicks back in, and you are good to go again like so. So with all that being said, the 4.0 Pro and the 5.0 Ultra are very similar in many ways. They both charge via a USB-C port on the bottom, or you can charge them up wirelessly. They both have a 60-minute battery life. They both have the same cutting surface area here, and they both come included with adjustable combs. However, the main difference between the 5.0 Ultra and the 4.0 Pro is the 5.0 Ultra also comes included with this foil, which you can use if you want a skin tight shave. Now, I think the 5.0 Ultra is very versatile, especially comes included with this foil, but personally, I am leaning more towards the 4.0 Pro because I do like the 4.0 Pro's faster spinning motor. I also like that it is a little smaller, so it is a little bit more comfortable to use. And I also really like the hard shell included carrying case that comes included with the 4.0 Pro, because this case is a lot nicer than the case that comes included with the 5.0 Ultra.